In 2020, I got into this weird, great game that is Pokemon. Very, very weird. And I usually become very competitive when it comes to my hobbies and my points of interest. So unsurprisingly, I almost immediately got into the competitive side of it. I've been a Pokemon fan since I was a kid. But during the pandemic, I really got into it. I don't know why I did, but it happened. So, eventually, 1 year later, I started competing in draft leagues, and I did so alone at first. I met some people, and we became friends. And through those connections, I eventually found myself in a tournament where I had the chance to face an opponent that would take me to an 1 hour and 30-minute game. And that opponent was my good friend Alfhan, the one I'm facing this week. He's without a doubt, how can I say this? He's without a doubt the greatest challenge I've found in this space, and the matches with him are always my favorite. Even if I lose very badly, I always look forward to facing Alfan. It's always a great opportunity. I have a lot of fun. I talk to him almost every day, and now he's a great friend of mine. And I'm honestly glad to have him in my life. But I wanted to give him this little introduction, just to set up, the history, I guess. Well, on a more negative note, the truth is I haven't beaten Alphan in close to 2 years. In fact, I wasn't dating my girlfriend the last time I actually beat him. I think the last time I beat Alphan was in 2021. So this match actually means a significant amount to me because it feels like I have something to prove. I like to keep this rivalry going if it makes any sense. But yeah, let's go into the matchup. This is, after all, JJDL Week 3. Both Alphan and I changed our schedules so we could face each other. And yeah, I've built this team in advance because I'm pretty busy this week. But yeah, let's start things off with my Grafaiai. This week I'm bringing a pretty weird Grafaiai, I guess. It is Prankster with Choice Scarf. I figured that Terra Blast Ghost could do a lot in this game, especially because with breakers like Ryan Gosling the Palafin and Sylvester Stallone the Conkeldurr, I open up chances to sweep, especially after Girders chipped and Iron Treads and Klefki and Blissey. Also Talonflame if that's necessary, if it even comes to the game. Also Leafeon, forgot to mention that. Grafaiai just spams ghost moves and pretty much just sweeps and cleans the rest of the team. That is the idea for this. I I kind of put Copycat there because I didn't want to lose to a +1 Dragapult, so I figured that clicking Copycat and copying the Dragon Darts would be something pretty fun to do. So yeah, that's one thing I decided to do. So moving on to the second team member, we have Ryan Gosling the Palafin. And this set went through a lot of changes. As you can see at the moment, it's a Life Orb set, and it's a mixed attacker with Jet Punch, Surf, Ice Beam, and Drain Punch. My speed EVs make sure I outspeed a Leafeon, and I have a bunch of speed because Alpha knows I don't run max speed on my Mons most of the time. So I put more speed than I actually needed to outspeed Leafeon. I'm trying to, make sure he doesn't run more speed than he needs and catches me off guard, so that's what I'm doing as well. As you can see by my team, the truth is I don't have a lot of ways to break this Leafeon, but I found that this thing going out first is exactly what I want for this game. If you look at Alphan's team, as soon as this thing goes, the truth is every piece falls after, because this is his main defensive piece against things like this Palafin exactly, which invites Leafeon in. And by clicking Ice Beam on the switch in, I just do enough damage that even after 2 rounds of leftovers, counting a Protect of course, I just kill him with Surf even if he doesn't Terra. Against max HP of course. I expect Alphan to be a max HP, max defense set, maybe Terra Steel, and going over Terra, it's also very good for me that he does click the Terra button on this Pokemon, because if he does, then he's weak to Sylvester Stallone, I can trap him with Lady Gaga, and I can also hit him with an Earth Power from Henry Cavill. Um, But yeah, this Palafin is pretty powerful. The Drain Punch lets me hit things like Blissey, finish things off like the Samurata Sui. Ice Beam lets me hit Dragapult, and Chipping Pult with Jet Punch is also very useful for Inaki Godoy later. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. I figured that this team was a little Girder weak at this point. Oh, Surf, okay. Going over Surf here. Surf helps me finish off a bulk up Girder and also Fizdef Iron Defense, Body Press, Iron Treads, which I'm terrified of. But yeah, that's pretty much what I decided to do. So going over the third team member here, Henry Cavill, the Landorus. So here, I went with Yachi Berry because I didn't want to die to Ice Spinner from Iron Treads, or bulk up a boosted Ice Punch from Iron Fist Girder. So this is a pretty interesting moveset, I realize. I didn't want to bring Stealth Rocks versus Alfhan because number 1, he has a Magic Bounce Pokemon, number 2, he has Rapid Spin on Iron Treads, and Defog on Girder and on Talonflame. So I figured that hazards wouldn't be very great here. I would just waste my time setting them up. So yeah, and all these moves are worth running. Earth Power is good for stuff like the previously mentioned Iron Defense, Body Press, Iron Treads, and it's also good for the Terra Steel Leafeon, and yeah, pretty much that's, and also the Toxtricity, obviously. We have Psychic. This move was teched in to deal with Girder in case of an emergency. I do outspeed it, of course, and I also do upwards to, I think upwards of, yeah, 30 something percent to Girder if he's max Spadef, max HP Eviolite. So yeah. And with the knockoff from Sylvester Stallone, spoiler alert, I do way more than that. I do 50%. And after 2 Psychics, even with the Eviolites, Ryan Gosling also always kills with the Surf, which is amazing for me. U-Turn gives me momentum, and Rock Slide makes sure that I don't struggle as much versus Talonflame. Moving on. We have Jack the Sinner, the Dunsparce. So this had to come to this game. If you notice, my team was very, very weak to Alpha and special attackers like Espathra, like Espeon. I mean, I'm still a little weak to Dragapult, but yeah, this thing can't pull off double duty. It's here for the Psychic type, mostly. So the Covert Cloak is really important here because my team folds to Lumina Crash, and if he's a stored power set and he's bulky, I mean, maybe I care, maybe I don't, but yeah. Body Slam with the 12 attack EVs. Body Slam has a 70% chance to 4-hit KO, max HP, max defense, Bowl the Spathra, so I wouldn't lose to a sub-variant. Headbutt is here for stuff like Blissey and helping me beat it with Body Slam plus Headbutt. Paralyzing and Iron Treads with Body Slam would also be very good. Dragon Tail is amazing for things like setup Dragapult. It's amazing for setup Espathra if it doesn't have substitute. It's also good for, I don't have hazards, but yeah, it's just good for making the setup sweeper switch out, like a Toxtricity if it decides to set up on me for some reason. But yeah. So moving on, we have Sylvester Stallone, and I decided to bring a Bulk Up Spadef Leftovers variant this week, because if you look at Alphan's team, this team kind of just wins. Like, I EV'd it to make sure that I live a banded. I don't get 2-hit KO'd by a banded Dragon Darts after 1 bulk up. Knockoff kills, obviously. The combination of knockoff plus Drain Punch just clears everything. This set also went through a lot of changes. I felt like I needed Defog because of the Samurata Sui, the Klefki, the Iron Treads, stuff like that. And like, originally I was Taunt because I didn't want to lose to bulk up Girder, but I have other things for Girder, so I decided that Defog was good enough. Also, if I knock off the Eviolite and I bulk up alongside Girder, I always win the 1v1. Unless I get crit, of course, but yeah, that is the reality of the situation. This set is really powerful, it's a very, very good breaker, and it clears the path once again for Inaki Godoy. It's a very, very good early game option. And behind screens, set up by my next Pokemon, it can actually just win the game. So, going over my last Pokemon, it's the one that fits the team the least, but I felt like I had to bring it, because Klefki's such an issue for me. So Lady Gaga, the Magnet Pull Light Clay Magnezone, makes sure that I trap the Klefki. I can trade versus it even if it's a setup variant. I can set up my own screens against it, which is very good for the rest of my team, for things such as Henry Cavill, Jack DeSena, and Sylvester Stallone. And Steel Beam makes sure that I never lose the Klefki. Um, Reflecting Light Screen give me options to click as Iron Threads comes in if Klefki doesn't come, which I think it won't. But yeah, I really could not afford to lose a game to Screens Spother. I really did not want to do that. So yeah, that's why this is here. I need to change the Terra type to normal because that's what I usually do. But yeah, other than that, that is the team. And yeah, I'm a little bit Dragapult weak. I have Lady Gaga, Jack DeSena, and Sylvester Stallone, and Henry Cavill to deal with that, and even Scarf and Akigodoi. But yeah, it's still a big threat. I hope I get to have fun with this game. I hope Alfhan gets to have fun as well, and I really do hope that this is another game that we'll think about once we have our daily conversations about my failures in Draft League. But yeah, um, to everyone else, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video, and to Alfhan, I'll see you soon. Peace. Alright, here we go, it's time for the game. Okay, so we see a Spother, no Klefki, Holt's here. Who's not here? Espeon's not here. Espeon's not here. Girder's not here. Okay, so... Talonflame's here. That's a problem. Okay. So I feel like Alfhan knows that I'm gonna lead Palafin. Talonflame is tough. I could try to lead with... Okay, so Magnezone will be my first switch into Leafeon and Pult. Who goes in? Girder goes in like a lot. Okay. He either leads Leafeon, Pult, or Samurott, I think. Leafeon, Pult, or Samurott. I'll lead the Henry Cavill. I'll turn on that timer. Okay, there we go. I'm recording, right? I am recording. Okay, let's go. Come on, Alfhan. That Talonflame's a little scary. Could also lead Pult. If he goes Pult... no problem. If he leads Pult... It's a little... Oh, it's okay. Okay. Tourism hiatus is here. There's no reason for me to risk Choice Scarf. I'll just go Sylvester Stallone and get a knockoff off on something. If I go Stallone, what is he switching? It's probably Talonflame. He Ice Beams and freezes me. And there we go. And there we go. The Alfhan Classic. Well, now I have to thaw, I guess. I'm just gonna knock off. That's pretty bad. but I'm not losing my mind just yet. Maybe I'll thaw. Who knows? Not losing my mind just yet. Flips, not scarfed. That's good info. Okay, nice. Okay, awesome. Okay. I mean, here I don't lose anything by going Lady Gaga anyway. I feel like Flare Blitz is free for him. This thing is a big threat. I wouldn't mind Landers getting burned that much. So I'll go here and Cavil as he roosts. Okay. What's the worst thing that can happen here? If he goes Leafeon, that's not bad for me. So I honestly just Rock Slide here. Because I want to get Fallen Atom out of here. Talonflame is problematic. Okay, he goes Samawisui. Takes a little bit from Rock Slide, not much. I'm guessing you'll flip turn. I expect Samurott to have 286 speed, so I'll U-turn here. Maybe I shouldn't do that for Iron Treads. I bet he's defensive. I'll U-turn, yeah, bitch. He might flip turn here. If he flips, he either Ice Beams, Ceaseless Edges, or flips. If he flips, he goes Stallone. He goes Fallen Atom, actually. Okay, so if he flips, he goes into Talonflame. If he flips, he goes Talonflame. If he flips, he goes Talonflame. Okay. If he flips, he goes Talon. If I go Magna Zone, I get to go Stallone, I guess. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. I'll go Magna Zone. As he Ceaseless Edges. That's okay. I will click Reflect. Yeah. Good Reflect. He is the Quark Drive set. We go Landorus. On the Iron. I knew it! I prepped for this. Click Earth Power. Fuck him up. Press does nothing, and I click Earth Power. And U-turn. That's a big threat out of the way. And Palafin is coming in. And Ryan Gosling is activated. As his Pothra comes in, and we're going to Jack the Senna. This thing was made to counter his Pothra. Landorus is now working overtime. It can be switched into Talonflame. He's Lumina Crash, I do not care. Okay. So here, I'm cringing. I don't care. If he goes Pult, I don't think I care that much. This thing is... I'll just body slam. Just in case he's a weird set here. Like, if he's sub, I'd like to body slam. He shouldn't go hard Dragapult on anything. If he does go hard Dragapult, I'll just feed my zone. Also, do I not have fucking Light Clay? I do have Light Clay, okay. He goes Samu, okay. And we get the Paralysis, okay. I'll go into Stallone here, and I'll get the defogs off. Unless, hold on. I expect him to have 286 speed. So if he's paralyzed versus my Dadan Sparse, I'm faster than this. I'll headbutt. Yeah, bitch. And now I'll double out in case he tries to go into Dragapult. So now I'll go Stallone. I'll go Stallone in case he tries to do something funny with the Dragapult. Yeah, okay. Here I'll knock off. Do I knock off or do I bulk up? Bulk up, it's too soon for bulk up. I'll knock off. Actually, if I want to feed this, if this is offensive, versus Leafeon. Knock doesn't do much. I'm working overtime at this moment. I'd like to knock. Yeah, okay, he's offensive Leafeon. That's not amazing for me. He's leftovers. I bet if he. I wonder if he's Starfire. I could sack Lady Gaga here. Now I want him to Terra. I want to put him in Jet Punch range. So I'll Steel Beam. I want him to Terra. I want him to Terra. I need him to put him in Terra Ghost range. Okay, he's Fire. Okay, he's Fire. He's Fire. My concern now is... I mean, Landra's... My concern is not being faster than Leafeon. How's the timer looking? It's still good for me, okay. So the thing is, I either go and I surf. I put speed on this for the reason. I put speed on this for a reason. I'm clicking surf here. Come on, come on, come on. Outspeed it. He has no reason to feed this to me, but like, come on, dude. You should just sack Samu. You should just sack Sam. He gives me the Leafeon that's so big. Okay. That is incredibly big. I need to keep this alive to revenge Talonflame though. Okay. I don't know why he didn't just sack Samurott. good. Looking good for now. Looking good for now. Let's not choke this. What does he do now? Does he go Pult? Pult's the only thing he can do. But Pult actually poses a threat now, because... yeah, Pult. Adult RPG. The fuck? Why are my sets not showing up? Draco Meteor kills me if he's Specs. Okay. I'd like to keep this. Jet Punch is also a good play here. I think it's always Henry Cavill. He's not Clear Body. Okay. So he is Specs. Now I get to go into Palafin and click Beam, I guess. I could also go into this and click Knockoff. Actually, I have a better idea. So how much does Spathra? Spathra with max attack and life orb. Life. Shit. Modest. And life orb versus my Conkelder. Doesn't do a lot. Actually that's the wrong move. Lumina Crash doesn't kill me. So I want to just click bulk up and, as he goes into Samurott. Actually that's a bad play. He could just go into Talonflame here. I'm losing momentum. Let's go into this. He goes into Spathra, okay. I would have knocked off, that's okay. I'll roost. As he goes Pult, maybe. I'll roost as he goes Pult. I don't want to choke this away. He's gonna run out of time. Okay, he goes Samu. I'm just gonna go into this. Damn. Sorry. I drain. I don't care. Okay. He could go. He either stays in and clicks Seize again. Either way. Spathra taking damage is good for me. Yeah, that's okay. As he goes back into Samurott, he's getting HP. He's not getting HP back on his Spathra, which is good for me. Finally lands a Ceaseless Edge, and I'll click Defog. My Conkelder lives a Dragapult mode, right? Yes. I don't know what his plan here is. He's running out of time. I'll Dragon Tail here. Okay. I'll roost. Nice. I'll tail. Falling out of my body slam here. Actually, I should roost. Because he might go into Dragapult and try to kill me. I'll slam. Okay. Don't go pult, don't go pult, don't go pult, don't go pult. Nice. This is fine. There's no reason for me to choke this. I'll just drain. Nice. Okay, no spikes. Awesome. Talonflame. This is terrible for me though. This Pokemon is scary. This is scary. I mean, I don't need this anymore. Now I'll just click Drain Punch as he clicks Roost. As he clicks Flamethrower, I'll Drain Punch. This is good for me. I just sacked this, I believe. Actually, I don't want that. Okay, let me think. If I sack this, Pult is still scary. Pult is not scary. Okay, hold on. Grafai versus Dragapult. If I'm Terra Ghost, I almost always kill. Oh my god, pick a move is crazy. Think about this. Yeah, I think I can do that. He's 0 HP as Pother. Jet Punch does 42. He does not kill me with 1. I'm just gonna Jet Punch twice. Okay. That doesn't kill, but he's dead to Life Orb. It's big. It's big, that's big, that's big. Halt. I want to keep this for Talonflame. On the Draco, I will literally just Dragon Tail. I should slam. I should... I'm Dragon Tail, yeah, okay. Okay, Godoy. We're just gonna Terra Blast. And hope this gets me the win. Oh, he choked it away. Okay. He choked it away. GG. Wow. And I beat Alfhan. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, hold on. This might not be over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh, this is not good. I mean, there's only one move I can click. And it's Jet Punch. I just don't know if I kill this. I did 27 min according to my calcs. If he's the 136 HP that I expect him to do, it's a roll. Oh, dude, I lost. Wow. Damn, that's That's fucked. Well, that's fucked. Grafii kind of fucked me there. Yeah. I played better than Alfhan, but yeah, it is what it is. GG's.